All right, guys, so I am in my workshop. As you can see, we are going to go over the top 52, not top, just the 52 fastest sellers of the month of August. These are all items that sold within 3 days. So if you're looking for stuff that flips quick, this is the video for you. All right, so there are 52 items here, and I'm not going to go through every single item and talk about them. Just make note of them if you want to look for them while you're out thrifting. One thing I want to point out is look at the start date. Like this one's August 4th, and then the sold is August 5th. So you'll see that all of these items were sold within 3 days of listing, not 3 days of me buying these items. Also, I may not talk throughout this entire 9.5 minutes. So I will just touch on a couple of things as I see them, such as this dungeon board game, Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Always, always, always look them up. They're usually pretty good. Catchphrase, you're going to see this game come up 2 or 3 times. I think 3, maybe even 4 times. This is probably the game that's the most consistent for us. And then let's go over these Tupperware hamburger keepers. Anytime we find them, we buy them. Anytime we list them, they sell immediately. They are a great thing to look up. And here we go again, some more. So definitely look at these. And again, if you're just starting out and you want to find items that just sell quick for decent profit. They're not going to be like huge $100, $200 items, putting, $180 in your pocket, but they're just going to be, you spend 5, you sell for 30, you spend, 3, you sell for 25, stuff like that. This Pampered Chef Stone, it was $8, for example. There's another hamburger keeper set. You'll notice that throughout the rest of this video, board games, board games, board games, they sell like crazy for us. If they're not selling in a few days, they're selling within a month. Here's another catchphrase. Um, these, that's just what we do. And you do have to have space. I'm not going to lie. They often, not often, probably 1 in every 10 or so come incomplete, and you have to have the pieces to make them complete. So you do have to build yourself a little bit of a stockpile, have space for that stockpile, to keep boxes that are in good condition, boards that are in good condition, extra pieces, play money, all that kind of stuff. So revereware is another good thing to source. Anytime you find revereware pots, definitely look them up. If you have lids, and they're, $4 or $5, it's usually worth it to buy. This Enphase Energy network communication gateway, you're not going to find that in a thrift store. That was an auction buy from a government auction. That wherever pot, you might find that in a thrift store. We found that at the Goodwill outlet. If you have one of those near you, that's definitely a place to go to find inventory fairly cheap. Their prices have come up in recent years. Vintage board games, like that. Guess who we just saw? This Game of Life. Definitely look up anything vintage. It'll sell fairly quickly. Out of print games like this, Hullabaloo, not exactly vintage, but you can't find them now. So, it's just out of print. Um, yeah, so this is all stuff that if you're out at a thrift store and you just want to flip something quick, just to get that money back in play, put some money back in your pocket, these are the types of items to look for. While you're out there. So Pampered Chef, you're going to see a lot of Pampered Chef here. You've already seen some Pampered Chef here. This rice cooker, anytime we list a rice cooker, I mean, that's 5 into 22.50 every single time. And one of the things about flipping stuff quick is you have to price it right. If I had that rice cooker priced at $30, it wouldn't have sold. Same with this knife block. You know, if I had it priced at $35, I would still have it. 22.50 and it's gone. I paid $4 for it. So this Pampered Chef stoneware, I paid $4 for it, sold it for 24.75. Now that's including shipping, so I don't charge for shipping. I price my items to include the shipping and to include 25% off. So some of these prices that you're seeing is my list price, like this $45. I may have taken an offer on it. It may have been on sale. And then some prices, for some reason, are showing the sale price. Um, so I guess they bought it at the sale price, but I didn't have to take an offer. They just bought it outright. But I always price my items, and when I'm outsourcing, I source with free shipping in mind and 25% off in mind because I run a 25% off sale 24 hours. So every day I go back in, I put my stuff back on sale, and there's a reason why I do that based on the algorithm that eBay has. So they bump up, in my opinion, they bump listings that are on sale that are going to end soon. So they used to call it the going gone sale section. So like anything that is going to come off of a sale or an auction that's going to end soon, they would bump those listings, and I believe that they still do. So games of life. This one, Twists and Turns. Any of the versions that are pre like 2007 are good. Cash Flow, anytime you find them, buy them. If they don't sell right away, they'll sell, you know, relatively soon. And another catchphrase. So catchphrase is easily the game that is the most consistent for us. Kitchen blades can sell very, very fast. The issue with kitchen blades is they're a high return item because they are specific to the food processors. So buy with caution there. Vintage Tupperware always sells well. Some can be for decent money like this. Some is not worth picking up, but most should sell. There's another Game of Life, Twists and Turns. And yeah, we just like selling toys, board games, kitchen stuff, electronics in some cases, like this DVD recorder, anything DVD recorder, DVD VCR combos sell really, really well. Here's some more kitchen stuff with the Revereware. Um, and Revereware is good money. I mean, you know, if you're buying it for $5, you can sell it for $30 and make really decent money. The Sequin Stacks was new, and I've never seen it before, so that's what prompted me to pick it up and look in the first place. So some more Pampered Chef, and all this stuff is selling within three days, 2 3 days, in some cases within 24 hours. So you can definitely turn your money around quick if you just keep your eyes open and keep a curious mind. So definitely, if you're going to go out and thrift and make eBay part of your income and not just deliver food or groceries or whatever, definitely go into the thrift stores. No matter how much money you have in your pocket or on your debit card, you can make money small and snowball that into something big. Here's another catchphrase. So definitely, I mean, board games are $3 at most thrift stores. Second Avenue thrifts, they're like 5 to 10. So definitely, you know, figure out where your thrifts are local to you and base your buying on what they offer. You know, they all offer something cheap somewhere. So if they're expensive on board games, maybe they're cheap on kitchen stuff. Maybe their clothes are cheap. Their shoes are cheap. Maybe they're too high on electronics, but their toys are super cheap. So every thrift store has a weak spot. They have a category of items that they don't look up. So definitely be curious when you're out there and looking for inventory. That's the best way to find the weak spot of a thrift store. So these last 52 items have been what we sold super, super fast for the month of August. We sold a total of 202 items. 52 of those were sold within 3 days. So roughly 25% of what we bought, not what we bought, of what was what we've sold within 3 days, which I think is a great number. I think that's really, really good. So, guys, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. We'll catch you next time.